So hey, hi, thanks for coming by. It's Tori and Drew.
Hello,
Casper.
how are you?
We just got back. We had a really fun day today. We decided we'd go to Toastmasters, which is at the old Steve Allen Theater. It's now the Center for Inquiry. It has been for a while. If you've ever watched Tori Talks to CFI, that's where we were. So we went to a really cool Toastmasters meeting. It was fun. We did that, and then afterwards, it's right over the hill from Scientology. So we thought, hey, let's cruise by and see what's happening.
And so we walked down this. We walked down L. Ron Hubbard. Scientology, the Dianetics Foundation is now the Church of Scientology, and they put a new face. All they do is put a new face and redid the parking lot a little bit. So it does like could be some major remodel. It wasn't. It was
with all those, we saw all those photographs of it being all dug up and everything. It's just a parking lot. It was like with a couple of trees in it. Now it's got trees in the middle of it. Remember? It's like okay.
And then we walked down the street. They had tables set up. They had 3 tables set up. One for CCHR. Someone tried to reg me.
Way to happiness.
Way to happiness. Someone actually tried to reg me on the St. Hill Special Briefing course.
Yeah, somebody said, hey, why don't you come on the St. Hill Special Briefing course with me and Drew? And he's like, no thanks.
I'm like, I'll just look into this later here.
And then this lady next to him says to me, do you want to sign this pledge against psychiatry? Now, I understand having so many kids on psychiatric drugs, I am against. Having tons of people on psychiatric drugs, I don't think it's a good idea. But I also know that some people have been seriously helped by psychiatry, and so I am against CCHR, which is Citizens Commission on Human Rights, which nothing could be farther from the truth. If you get a chance, go see CCHR, because it is really gross,
It's
right?
very extreme. It's very extreme. They take it to psychology is, according to them, is blamed for all the evils in the world, from 9/11 to the Holocaust to slavery, everything.
Yeah, she said, if you care about kids, you're going to sign this. And I said, you know what? No, that's not true. So then we went across the street, and the other thing we found was that today, normally when you go to L. Ron Hubbard Way, there's nobody there. There's like 3 people, and the security guards are right there, and that's it, right?
Yes.
So today we go, and we look down the street, and there's all these people milling around, and it looks like it's jumping, and I'm like, wow, this is really different. So Drew's dressed up nicely, and we're walking along, and everybody's like, hey, hi, they're being very friendly, we're kind of like fitting in and talking to them, and we're not being rude or anything like that. So I'm taking a few of the promo pieces as we go. We go over to the IAS table, and there's a pretty cool clock that we both are looking at. It was just an interesting clock, right? So now this girl starts trying to sell it to me, kind of. And I wasn't going to buy the clock, but I was kind of interested in how it worked. And I also knew the security guards were having a heart attack that we were talking to anybody, even though we weren't saying anything except about this clock, right? But I also want to see if any of my old friends came by, which I did see Wendy Atrix and Joanne. I wouldn't, and they didn't look too great. They gave me a really dirty look, which isn't surprising. But then right away, the security guard came up, and what did he say? I got
their SPs.
Yeah, their SPs.
Their SPs, yes.
Right, to this girl who's trying to sell me the clock, right? And so I say, he's not a declared SP. And she actually, you see her walk over to the security guard like, wait a minute, I'm talking to these people about this clock, right? And she wasn't happy, right?
Mm-mm.
And so we figure, okay, whatever. We start walking on down L. Ron Hubbard Way back to our car, and I've got this little pile of, just some promo pieces that they had sitting out. And up comes the security guard. You're taking our property, give it back to us.
Right.
And so he tried to threaten me like I'm stealing it, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not stealing it. You have it set out there, and I have paid you all enough money that I can take a few pieces of promo, right? I'm just trying to get a few things into his head so he's getting the concept that I've been in for 30 years. And hello to the people that called me tonight, because some people did call me tonight. Ha ha! And good job on that, and I hope you do what I suggested you do. But anyway, I asked the kid, I said, how old are you? And he said, I'm 23. And I said, I really want you to remember what I'm saying, which is, this isn't exactly what you think it is. There's more to it, and you need to look into it. Which he kind of, don't you think he was sort of listening?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Oso will be right on him, sec checking him and everything like that, but you know what? when you're young like that, you got to remember this is your entire life. You're kind of giving away, when you're in that. Especially for the Sea Org, they can't have any sex unless they get married. It's a big bummer. You can't goof around like people goof around at that age. You can't goof around. You're on post. You're helping mankind. They're not helping mankind. They're slaves.
Can't even have a guitar, a musical instrument, or ththings like that.
Really?
Yeah. One of the guys that got out, so the guy had a Spanish guitar, and they took it away from him, and things like that.
It's endless, mindless control, just to keep people. Yeah, you're not on purpose enough. So anyway, we had a very good day. It's beautiful here in Los Angeles. It was a very pretty day, and
the prices on this.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Drew ended up, because the guy gave this to him, he had this, so we thought we'd show you the prices. Now, when I first got in '69, and around 1970, 71, one of my dear friends gave me the Briefing Course Power Package, which probably was like $1,500 then. Later, I ended up using it all for Dynex, trying to handle epilepsy because of all that nightmare. So I rebought it at about $5,000, and I eventually got that money back. Not easily, but I did through my attorneys with Prepaid Legal. Now, these are the prices of the American St. Hill Briefing Course, their lectures. Can you see the money there? It adds up to about $21,000 or $22,000. That's for each level. And that's just the lectures. Then you've got to buy the packs, and you got to have 2 e-meters. It goes on. And the Golden Age of Tech is horrible. So, if you... Scientology, and that's the training side. Just so you know, for people who don't understand, there's the auditing side, and there's the training side. The briefing course is the training side of it. It's, there's other little ones before it, but then there's the briefing course. And that was Hubbard's original big course, was at St. Hill in St. Hill, England. So anyway, there you go. That was our day. We had a pretty fun day. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. And it was surprising. Tell them what you thought as far as people, us just walking around.
People didn't know what to think of it. I mean, they just thought we were regular publics. And the guards had a hard time chasing people away and saying that we were SPs because we didn't look like SPs. So I think that had a big effect. Normally when we roll down with our picket signs, it's easy to say those are SPs and everyone goes running in the building. But today, since we were just walking, we didn't have picket signs, no cameras, nothing to identify us.
Right.
It's anything but just normal people walking down the street. And the funny thing is, everyone at the event had suits and things like that, so we kind of looked like people when they were going to the event.
Yeah, I think they thought we were. So I recommend for anybody in any area, if you have an org there, swing by, because it's amazing. My other friend and I used to do this, and we still do for years. We call it our silent picket, where we're just walking. That's it. But sometimes it's very, very effective. All right, so anything else? Oh, yeah, don't forget to watch Anderson Cooper. We're not sure if it's Monday night or Thursday night. Check on whyweprotest.net, but it's going to be good. Okay?
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Peace out. We love you. Take care. Bye-bye.